racing. I hope you can hear me today. As you can see, we're out cruising in the bug. Simon. Got a couple of updates to do here. If you stay with me and listen, I'll get to them. Here, hold on. I hope you guys stay up there. My mount's being a little screwy. I think it's broken. Plus the roads here, horrible. But yeah, I got Simon running pretty good. This is probably my fourth journey in them. Doing a little tuning with, use an MSDroid on the tablet here. And I don't know, the car wasn't running all that good last fall, and I thought it was something in the tuning, and thought the O2 sensor was going bad, but no, it just wound up. I think I had a loose wires on injector 2 bank, or once I moved it to a different leg, everything came back. So I've been busy retuning, trying to get everything back to where it was at. And I really like the MSDroid. Pretty simple to use, except for I can't see the tablet with my sunglasses on. But just go over to the little dots if you can with the bumpy roads, select those, and then just hit start data logging. Now we're data logging. Usually what I like to do is find a stretch of road, and now I'm just kind of trying to tune just the drivability of the car. And I don't know if you can see, the other thing I installed over the winter was this O2 gauge. Oh no, I didn't install that. That's been on there. I installed the vacuum gauge. And I really like it because it reads digitally. Before I just had an analog one, and it kind of had, it was really small. It's got nice big numbers. I got old eyes, but yeah, tried to get the car tuning. I kind of knew it all this. I'm assuming I need to hit about a 14.0. Right now I've got like 13.5. This is just cruising, not under load. Under load you want to be 12. But just cruising around, from what I understand, you want to hit about a 14 air-fuel ratio. So I'm just kind of running a little rich. So once I get this data log home, I'll just probably go in and the computer and try to manipulate a little bit and then go for another ride. Guys still hanging in there with me? Now the other thing I did over the winter was make that throttle linkage, and I'm really liking it so far. Other than the fact that I think I need to replace the one cable. I think I said that earlier in the one video I made. It's missing one strand, so it doesn't tighten down really well. I had to actually go and put a bigger bolt in, drill and tap for a 5mm versus a 4mm. It seems to be holding now. But yeah, the throttle will actually come to a close, and then it's really responsive and moves really nicely. Now that I got the car kind of warmed up, we're going to do a pull. So we're going to I actually shut the data logging off, so I'm going to do a separate data log for the pull. And we're actually going to be looking for more like a 12.0 or maybe more down to 11.5 on this. And I like to do a third gear pull. Now we can start out in second, but gotta get the data logger going. But yeah, hold on. Yes. About to say, car seems to be running really good. And I hope you can see me. That stupid mount, I gotta fix that. you guys can kind of see me. Gotta kind of let the car idle here a little bit, cool down, just to help cool the turbo down a little bit, or at least the oil in the turbo. But as it's sitting cooling down, I'll say yes, the couple of things I did over the winter here, like install this gauge. I'm really happy with the gauge, and then the throttle linkage. I seem to be really happy with the throttle linkage. It's always nice to do something and have improvements. Lord knows I've done some things, it's gone backwards. But hey, that's the life of a mechanic, or I should say it's the life of an at-home mechanic, self-taught mechanic. But yeah, I'm going to link this MSDroid if I can find it. I'm really happy with this MSDroid. I've used it for I think 3 years now. And one thing you have to do before you shut the car off is if you're still data logging, you will have to go in here and stop data logging, because if you don't, I believe it'll erase it. You won't get that data log, which, well, you just have to go back out and get another data log. And we don't mind driving the car. But yeah, 87 degree day. Looks like my old temps are only about 170, but it was a short trip around the block. The next step is going to be to get out and make a nice long journey and see how well the car does then. All right, guys, before I sign out here, because I know I've already signed out, but we're going to sign out again, I'd like to discuss this MSDroid app a little bit more. So if we click on the MSDroid, it'll bring the app up, and it's trying to hook up to the computer, but we don't need to do that because the car's not running. But yeah, in a nutshell, is basically it'll give you a dash, just kind of nice. Since the ECU, I set my ECU up in the car to run with a Bluetooth instead of a cord, because a cord's always a pain in the butt, and it makes convenient for, you know, use modern day tools. The laptop is Bluetooth capable, of course the tablet's Bluetooth capable, and works nice. Yeah, I can log in with the computer, and that uses Tuner Studio. But you guys seen Tuner Studio when I was setting the TPS. But you can set these in this MSDroid app. You can set the dashboard up any way you want. The tablet is GPS capable, which the computer isn't. So it's kind of nice to have a speedometer. You know, I run smaller tires on the front of the car, so I never know how fast I'm going. The speedometer reads faster than the extra ground speed we're going at. I also have the TAC or RPM, O2 sensor. That was the oil temp and vacuum boost gauge. And like I said, you can have plenty of other little things. I don't remember what the little tiny ones were, and I can't read them. But yeah, you can set whatever your computer's ECU is reading, you can set a gauge up for. Set it up any way you want. I just choose this one. It's easy to look at. My concern is basically speed and mainly data logging, and still trying to hook up to a computer. We can cancel the connection. But we'll show you one of the data logs here. Just go to View Logs, and then we'll select a log. It gives you the ID or the option of, I believe, to email it to you. You can view just a log. You can view with a map, and you can view as a scattered graph, or just basically delete it. Which is nice if your GPS is working. You can actually see the map at where you were at, and if you move the log, the little balloon will move. That's where you were on your pole, which is kind of nice. I don't know why I don't want to go any further than that. It's crazy. There we go. But yeah, this way you kind of know what you were doing at the time, so you can kind of diagnose it and the graph a little bit more. But I know with the green is my TPS, and the blue is the air-fuel ratio, basically. I believe that's what it is. Oh no, that's the boost. The yellow is air-fuel ratio. So of course the throttle goes up, boost goes up. That's always nice. But this is a really nice app. I really enjoy it. There's also the shadow dash that'll work with Tuner Studio. I've loaded that one up and tried it first, and I haven't used it lately, so I don't know what the updates are like. I just found that MSDroid was a little more user friendly, I thought, for an older guy. It's not as tech savvy as some of you younger kids. But yeah, just wanted to show you that to you guys, and as always, we're going to keep the flat side down and the shiny side up. Catch you guys later.
Kick it!